Thank you, Clarice. First of all, I once again welcome all the distinguished guests, experts, and followers of your channel because day by day your channel is increasing its followers. So it is a great honor to join you today in the opening of beautiful exhibition, Global Transformation. Today yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So this is really very impressive that Julia Bird always takes initiative and unite the world through her appreciable exhibitions and activities, conferences. And I really visited the once in Congo, and Brazil is a very beautiful place, and she invited very meaningful, significant people. As you asked the question about significance of current meeting at uh, China in Tanzania, I would say that this is the emergence of a new era of mankind for peace coalition. We are talking from many sessions about peace coalition and wars which are happening in Hamas and Ukraine. But we observe that now in China, this is the latest upgradation that all the countries of global south come together for the main goal, common goal, and they are asking for the cooperation through their participation together. So this is the change in the world that because yesterday if we are observing from last 80 years, we were working under the umbrella of United Nations and many institutions which were participating at the world order to unite all people, but they were not successfully able to do. That's why world is stretching or fracturing, we can say, and BRICS countries, SCO countries, and global south is uniting. So this is my first observation, and secondly, I would like to say that this shift is not dominant; it is a democratic. So, by the cooperation of all countries in global south as well as BRICS and SCO countries, we can achieve our for common economy, common development, and prosperity of the humanity. Thank
You're,
you, Clarice. This discussion is going on very interesting because we are discussing yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
sure.
We are at the edge of uh, time when globalization is happening in different ways. As Professor Khatri told that we can divide this discussion in pre-globalization, globalization, and de-globalization. So I am saying that now we are moving towards new era for peace coalition because now we are having two things in front of development. One is development, second is war. Because Hamas and Ukraine crisis created new model because we are not able to reach to any point to stop this wars. Because before this war, we were having so many peace forces of United Nations and world agencies and United Nations Security Council. We had many institutions to discuss the wars and to maintain the peace. But now we are observing from last 3.5 years that in Ukraine, no solution is coming out, and Ukraine is pushed by the Western world and America to carry forward the war. And similarly, in Hamas and Israel, agenda is different, and they are also forcing. And even I don't say it is war; it is a genocide of Hamas people. So, just to control it, what is the solution and what new order we can carry forward? This is a point of today's discussion. So now, recently, President Vladimir Putin and Trump met at Alaska, and after immediately that China SCO conference happened, where all global South world leaders meet, and another important Russian Vladivostok Economic Forum is happening from 3 to 6 September. So, what is happening from this line? If we will observe latest uh, uh, events on global stage from Alaska to China to Vladivostok, I am feeling that all these leaders uh, from America to Russia to China, they are trying to align the world for peaceful cooperation, for development. And right now, after China, many leaders are meeting in Vladivostok, and we know about China project, one belt, one road. Through SCO, through BRICS, they are expanding this one road, one belt project. But we are, like Professor Monda mentioned, that we are having threats also. Like America was one of the body who was regulating the world order. Now China is developing, and from China, many nations are having issues, border issues, economic issues. So here also we have to be careful. But at this time, when we are thinking about peace coalition, we need to trust each other. Trust is the major key. And with trust, we can make new partners, new alliances, and new solutions for turbulence time and to bring a new economic model for the peace. So this is very important that for our tomorrow, today we need to discuss very carefully. We need to understand world stage very carefully, what is happening and what is the mindset of our leaders. All leaders want betterment of their people, of their democratic values. But at global stage, everybody is acting different because Professor Bunda mentioned many cases about Africa. Similarly, I can discuss about Asia because in Pakistan, Bangladesh, China, at borders, we are having very big problem. And with Pakistan, from last 75 years, continuously we are having border issues. And recently in Palgaon, our innocent people were killed. And India-Pakistan war just started and stopped by the intervention of America. So what all these changes are happening and why it is happening, so today we have to understand very well why world is shifting, why is Western power shifting towards Eastern powers, what is the reason of changes, and if these changes are relevant and needful, then we should trust these changes and we should not discuss what will happen in India and Pakistan. Like in SCO, India and Pakistan both are observers and members, but in BRICS countries, Pakistan tried to take the membership, but India objected, and this is on substance. It is not given to Pakistan. So in BRICS we are different, in SCO we are different. So this is the difference of Eastern nations also. So, but this is turbulence time. We need to ignore the problems. What is the good for economic model, economic new world order? This is important, and how we can come together. We are not stretching the world. Recently, I went to France, and they asked me the question that BRICS is stretching the world, and I asked them that what is the meaning of Euro? Europe is a group of nations. They come together long back after Second World War for their common security, common economy,
Economy.
and common prosperous development. Similarly, now in the Eastern world, BRICS countries are trying to follow European model. And in BRICS countries, not only five other nations are becoming members, and they are trying to come together. How, with common consciousness, we can make new routes for our economic model, for our prosperity, for our next generation development. Because in our country, we are having 6 billion people. If we will say global south or eastern world or BRICS and SCO, we are 6 billion people. And 75% economic trade relation we have. So if we are needed cooperation, then definitely we should think in the eastern side, not European side. And we saw the model in the past that Europe did is their hegemony. Whatever they needed, they taken from Africa or Asia. They utilize our human resource, natural resources, and currently we need these natural resources for our development. But now, under Copenhagen Summit, they are saying that this cannot be done under ESG or e-governance. Why? Because they already developed and we have to develop. I need dams in my country, I need highways in my country, I need connectivity between mountains. We need to route the rivers because somewhere flood is coming, somewhere drought is coming. So we need to make new opportunities for our people by technology. So these things need to be looked after by the government. And new just because time is short, if we are discussing in second session, today time. So today time is time of trust and cooperation. And this is the mission of BRICS. That's why more and more countries looking forward for their space of respect, cooperation, and prosperity. So this is the BRICS. So as I am visiting to many countries in BRICS and BRICS plus countries,
Yeah.
I am feeling that people are satisfied and people are getting their interest to promote their country's interest with the BRICS mission. Thank you. And I feel that our this session is very important because if we will not discuss today in
Okay.
right way, then maybe we will go to dark. If we will discuss our today in better way, we are moving towards light. So this is the objective of our exhibition today, which India organized. So dark to light, but we have to be careful today where we are moving. This is really important part of our today's discussion that what are the current realities and what we are going to say for the future. The incident which you told about English speaking by African leader, it is a, again as Julia Berg told, it is a communication skill and nowadays technology, translation and communication, it is very fast. And this is the reason we all are together today to discuss this very important discussion for yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This is also a digitalization and communication technological skill of the team. So, for future, we need to understand that how fast we need to move. Two things are important in the world, nature and humanity. Now we are moving towards digitalization, artificial intelligence. Many new kind of organizations are developing. Earlier, only we were giving strategies by think tanks and experts, university specialists, subject specialists. Nowadays, everybody is a specialist. In 20, 30 minutes, you can be expert of your topic because ChatGPT and many other artificial intelligence technologies give you inputs of that subject. So future is very fast, information is very fast, data banking is happening, you can get any information anytime. But now it is very important that how we are utilizing these resources, these new resources of technology and communication. Because in my country, I am from India, and in my country, how artificial intelligence is utilizing. One side India is very rich, and one side India is poor. And the 80% people they are receiving government grants and government they are depending on government jobs and government food security. Another side, the people who are working with cyber security, the artificial intelligence, fintech. So every day we are hearing cyber security crimes. Instead of development, we are feeling that crimes are increasing and it is uncontrolled by the police authorities. So this is the future aspect also. This is a future technology. We need to develop digitalization and artificial intelligence for the development, for the prosperity, for the peace. So this is also very important for today's leaders, today's experts, and today's think tanks that artificial intelligence and digitalization should go in the positive direction. Otherwise, it will be more harmful than the previous wars and previous destruction. So this is very important that we should take care of human index, people development, people prosperity, young people employment and security of the world. Because if young people will be busy, then peace already will be there. Because if young people are empty, they are discussing, they are using artificial intelligence for destructive work, then it will be very harmful. So it is the responsibility of government, think tanks and experts that they should give this technology benefits to all humans, especially young generation. Because old people or 60 plus people will not go to learn everything. They are using the artificial intelligence. But young generation have to work on artificial intelligence for their prosperity, for their future. So our tomorrow is safe and secure with the technology. And human skills and technology can give us betterment and good mankind's future with the nature where human beings can live happily on this planet. So I feel our tomorrow is more faster, more communication, more friendly, and more peaceful.